We are on part 3 of our series of how we got Soulher Radio started. I'm America Jones. If you don't know, now you know. And we talked a little bit about the purpose and how we got started. We celebrated our first week. Then we talked about the mentorship and the idea that it would come from a news network, that's Black Girl News Network. Now we're here about how we got hosts and how I was able to corrupt a bunch of amazing women and make them think that this was a good idea. Trust me, I definitely sold this so hard to these amazing, talented ladies. We had a brunch at my house, and we enjoyed some tacos and tequila, and we just enjoyed ourselves. And we sat down, and most of these women had been featured on Therapy Thursday as co-hosts with me. And I loved their energy and their spirit. And I knew that I wanted to do an entire wellness network. So the ultimate goal of having Soulher Radio, Therapy Thursday, is to build a wellness network called Soulher Wellness Network. And we are on our way for that. And so I had talked to these women on air before, and they had been on camera, and it had been such a organic conversation, and I liked their voices, and I liked what their mission was and what they stood for. And I thought, well, maybe there will be an opportunity for us to come together and do something really special. And again, I'm thinking that it's this news network where we do maybe some interstitial news that is over video or recorded of some sort. I really hadn't thought the process through very well. And as I was investigating the Live 365 podcast, I figured out that they had this radio entity, the ability to do a radio station. And I kind of floated the idea by this group of women. I said, if there was an all Black woman radio station, would you listen? And before I even finished the conversation of saying, would you listen? They were like, I would totally listen. I would absolutely be enamored with that. I would love it. It would make me feel seen. It would reflect my experience. We hadn't even talked about what the station was going to be, how it was going to be shaped, what it was going to be named, any of those things. But here it came, no matter what. It kind of planted a seed in my spirit. It terrified me. I'm going to say that. It's a lot of work to launch a radio station. The technology, the securing of the music rights, the host training. You just write the list, and it's like Santa Claus at Christmas and the big long list that he rolls out. That's what it felt like to me. Was this is a giant list, and I don't have a team. So it's not like we had 15 engineers or a bunch of folks that could come in together and talk about how we sell the commercials, or it wasn't that. It was a party of uno, a party of one, and it was me. And hopefully then, but I got bit by the bug, and I really, really wanted to do it. And I started going down the investigation of, can I train these women who have never been on the air before as brand new hosts to not have mic fright and to bring this product forward in a way that it would resonate with the common person. I didn't want a bunch of famous folks. I didn't want, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I wanted it to be a real live, hey, she's like me, she looks like me, she has the same struggles I do. And I just wanted something that was simple, and it kind of turned out that way. So you're going to have to tune in for part 4 about how we sat down and really dug our heels in, and some of the biggest concerns, knock over the camera. Some of the biggest concerns that we had over doing it was stuff like that. Like, what happens when the technology fails? We had some of that too. So stay tuned for part 4.